Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nori. Today we have an acrylic nail redesign. I am starting the video by taking off her old design. We're removing all of the stones and the caviar beads with an old pair of cuticle nippers. I'm going in now with a carbide bit. This is a 3X bit to remove the gel polish and any of the lifting. We did her nails 3 weeks ago, so this is a 3-week-old set. Everything is going to be thinned down a bit. She doesn't want the bulk, so we're just thinning everything down. This pink glitter is actually from Born Pretty. I do not think that they make it anymore. It was probably about $6 and it was one of the best glitters I've ever purchased. I have about 3 backups, but I cannot find it online. But if I do find something similar, I will link it in the description box. Right now, removing the lifting, and I am going over each nail. The acrylic that we use for this set is Mia's Secret Multi Balance. It's a very light tinted sheer pink. It's very pretty, very natural. She likes it and she feels that it gives her hands a very healthy look. And I like that this acrylic applies very smoothly. The Mia's Secret clear acrylic is okay. It doesn't apply as smoothly as this one, so I tend to use this for most fill-ins, unless the client wants just a completely clear acrylic infill where they're not going to apply any gel polish. I'll go ahead and just use clear. But even then, when I do all clear nails, I usually use Valentino clear, or I will go in with a clear hard gel for glass nails. Here, removing the lifting around her cuticle area, and I am just going in and further taking down the color, as well as removing any leftover backing from the stones. Today she wanted something very dark, and we went for a very pumpkin color, which clearly Halloween, Thanksgiving has passed, but this is the color that she wanted, so it's the color that we're going to use coming up in the video. Right now you can see that little bit of lifting there on her middle finger. I'm just going over it with the tip of the carbide bit. I like to go over the lifted area first, and then I go along where I can see the lifting underneath, and I thin it out, and then I file it away. That particular method keeps me from digging into the acrylic and possibly digging into her nail bed. You don't want to go past the nail plate into the nail bed with these carbide bits. That's very dangerous and extremely painful for your clients. So I always just file thin around that area and then go over it once more and remove the lifted area. And you can see here, I think we may have gone over this set of nails with Marshmallow by the Gel Bottle, which is a very natural sheer pink. We only did 1 coat. Here I'm going in with a medium zebra sanding band, and I am removing all of the cuticle that is on the nail plate, as well as removing any further lifting and thinning that out. I'm trying to continue to just move the e-file. You don't want to keep the e-file in the same place for too long, because it will definitely cause heat spikes, burning, intense heat, and pain. You do not want that. So just keep your e-file moving. But right now we're just going in and we're prepping the area that we're going to apply the acrylic for the infill. Here I'm just going over each and every nail. I'm not going to go over it too many times, but you do just want to remove any leftover lifting. She is a pretty tough cookie, so she doesn't really feel a lot of sensation. She doesn't have very sensitive nail beds like some of clients I've experienced in the past. She works with her hands a lot. She's in water a lot, so she has lots of lifting. Unfortunately, it's really trial and error. I'm going to continue to work with her. She's been coming to me for about 6 years, but she recently changed jobs, and this job requires that she sanitize her hands a lot, scrub a lot, so she's experiencing more lifting than usual. But she's usually here every 2 to 3 weeks, and I encourage her to come often, because with lifting, you know, you don't want to file back color and reveal a greenie. And I tell her, I said, you know, if you have lifting, I understand the desire to glue it back down, but please don't do so. You know, when you glue a lifted area or you glue your nail back on, you're essentially gluing dirt, debris, bacteria back onto the nail plate. And with moisture, water, it's a breeding cesspool. So you don't want to do that. So she's very, very committed to returning every 2 to 3 weeks. I'm using a cuticle bit now to go along her cuticles. I'm getting into the groove by the eponychium. I'm really trying to clean out the cuticle and dead skin, the dry skin that we have there, just so that the acrylic has the best possible chances for adhesion. I'm going in now with Mia's Secret Multi-Balance acrylic powder. As you can see, it's just a very natural, very beautiful sheer pink. I absolutely love this acrylic. It lays like a dream. I am using the Greg Saulo number 12 brush from Young Nails. This is probably my favorite brush. As soon as I saw him use it in the video on Young Nails YouTube page, I was excited and I ordered it immediately. This is probably my favorite brush. I have a brush from Entity that I really like, and some of my other favorite acrylic brushes are from Glitter Planet UK. I will link these products down in the description box so you guys can take a look. Here we're going in and we're just perfecting as much as possible with the acrylic so we don't have to do too much filing. But I really want to build up her apex and make sure that she has as much strength that she needs as possible. Because she works with her hands, she is prone to breaks, but she did well this time where she didn't break any nails. But as you can see, this acrylic is very, very smooth and it just lays beautifully. The primer that I used today was Protein Bond by Young Nails. I used 3 coats, and the dehydrator is from Gelish, and it is their pH dehydrator. I like it a lot. If you don't have a dehydrator, I always tell people that you can use 91 proof alcohol, and in really hard times, if you don't have anything, if you have acetone, you can also use acetone to dehydrate the nail. Just make sure that it's 100% acetone and not polish remover, because certain polish removers have oils in them which can cause lifting. Going in now with the metal file, and the filing pad that I have on is from Glitter Planet UK, and I believe this is a 100 grit disposable nail file pad. I like these because you can just peel these off and replace it. I always spray or wipe down the metal board with sanitizer or a disinfectant. and leave it for 10 minutes. It depends on the clients. At the end of the night, I always leave everything to soak for 10 minutes just to properly disinfect it after sanitizing with antibacterial soap and water and a nice scrub brush. Going in now with a large carbide bit. This is a medium one. This is from Amazon, actually. I don't think it really has a name. I will link it in the description box. I like this bit, but I don't feel that it shapes the nails as much as I'd like it to. I prefer something a bit more coarse to cut down on the time that it takes to file, shape, and buff. But it did the job. I feel that it left a smoother surface for the nails, which is nice. But I felt like I was really going over and over for each nail than I usually do. But I'm going over each nail, just trying to smooth it out, smooth out the side walls, remove any lumps and bumps, make it as smooth as possible. After this step, I always wipe everything down, and then we can go in with a sanding band. It's important to get the acrylic as smooth as possible, because once you apply gel polish, you will definitely notice lumps and bumps. If the acrylic isn't smooth, you'll notice it. Now, you don't notice it as much as you would sometimes with regular polish. Gel polish is a bit more forgiving. It flows better, and it will kind of fill in any ridges. But it's best to file, shape, and buff to the best of your ability. You know, that way you don't see any divots in the nail when you go to polish. And honestly, filing takes a lot of practice. I'm still practicing everything. I've been doing nails for over 15 years, but everything is still practicing, trying to perfect it, changing techniques. It's definitely practice. If you guys are starting in nails, practice as much as you can on yourself. Definitely try to invest in a good silicone practice hand, and if you have relatives, ask them, can you practice on them? I always say practice on yourself first, because that way you can get an idea of what feels okay and what doesn't. What bit is a bit more coarse, maybe a bit more painful, which ones aren't. Definitely bits, for me, in my experience, certain bits, different bits, they produce different levels of vibration. That it could also be your handpiece. I would really love to invest in a Mani Passport e-file, just to see if there is a true difference in the vibration of the handpiece. I've had some expensive e-files, and I've also had some really less expensive ones off of eBay and Amazon, just when you're in a tight jam and you just need something quickly. And there is definitely a difference sometimes with the vibration in the hand pieces. Right now I'm going over all of the nails with an alcohol wipe, just removing any dust and oils. She was scratching her hair during the process. Going in now with the shade, it's actually pumpkin color BP04, and this is from the brand Born Pretty. This polish I purchased on eBay probably a couple of years ago. It was a pumpkin series. There were about 6 shades in varying colors of orange and coppers, pumpkin colors. Very beautiful polish. For these polishes, the 6 colors, I believe they cost me $17. These are some of the most beautiful colors, as well as very pigmented, and they go on so well. Born Pretty is a great brand. I don't see it as much as I used to when I first started practicing again and just trying to find products that were affordable that I could practice with. I saw them all the time, and now it's very hard to find. But if I do see this particular set of polishes, I will link it in the description box, because these colors, particularly this one, is just so beautiful. She absolutely loved this color. It just definitely reminds me of fall. It's the season is over, but she is one of those people where she doesn't care. She will wear neon green, neon yellow nails in winter. She doesn't really follow seasons, and she's not really into trends. She kind of just marches to the beat of her own drum, which I like. I appreciate, because you know, sometimes with colors like this, you only use them certain times of the year, which can feel like a waste. Not everyone likes the kind of burnt orange, pumpkin, sweet potato pie color, but she does. And I was actually happy to use this color and to utilize it. Now I'm going in with Madame Glam glitter in the color Fade Away. This is a very beautiful glitter, but as you can see, it's very sheer. The base in this glitter polish is clear, which is, it's clear, but it's just a tint of orange, but not tinted enough. If I just put this on her bare nail, it would have appeared very sparse, and I would have had to do 3, maybe 4 coats, and then that could have ended up looking very bulky. So what I did was I polished the nail with the pumpkin color, and then I went on top. That way, if there are any spaces, you're not really going to see them, and the glitter has a background to really reflect off of. It's a very beautiful glitter. I absolutely love Madame Glam polishes. They're a great brand. They have a beautiful range of colors. They're very affordable. If you're part of the VIP club, you receive 50% off, so the polishes are about $9 each, and they have free shipping. I believe free returns, although I've never returned anything to Madame Glam. Even when I've ordered colors that looked similar, that I just have 2 similar colors, I wouldn't send them back. But I'm going in now with the second coat of this color, and it just really makes it pop. I do apologize for these camera angles, guys. I am not great with the camera. I get into a zone with polishing. I'm one of those people that I need to have I need to have my face close to the nails, and that's not good for filming because you need the camera close. So I do apologize. I am trying my best to improve and to upload more, so please bear with me. Going in now, we're just doing a couple of different designs with the polish on some of the nails. I went back there to smooth out that middle finger because a big glob or dollop of polish accumulated near the free edge, and I didn't want it to cure that way with that hump right there at the free edge. Going in now with Vetro Gold Leaf gel polish. This is probably the most beautiful gold glitter I've ever used. Now, it's not really a glitter, it's really a gold leaf. It is so beautiful and pigmented. It looks absolutely stunning on the nails. Of course, this video does not do it any justice, nor do the pictures at the end that I inserted. But it's absolutely beautiful and highly pigmented. I absolutely love it. She wanted a bit of a French with the V, so we did that, and then we just put the Vetro Gold Leaf right on top of that chevron curve there. Here on the pinky, we're just doing a vertical line. She wanted that. She didn't want to use striping tape, so we just used the gel polish to create this vertical line. I think it came out really pretty. Here I'm just trying to perfect the line. On this nail, we're doing a diagonal gold line down the side. I think that was a pretty design. She wanted something simple this time, and a couple of nails with stones. So yeah, I really like that color that orange color. I think it's so pretty and pigmented. Going in now with Stick It by Ugly Duckling. And this is the best gem adhesive I've ever used. I cannot get the hang of resin or glues. They dry incredibly fast, and I kind of move slowly when I'm doing and creating these clusters of stones. Here I am inserting pictures. Had to cut this video short, guys, because the end footage was unusable. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and I will see you guys in the next one.